So we can trigger that event a couple more times. I don't really remember how it ends up, but it is fairly amusing. Alright. So instead of magic, we're gonna head by way of Jarvis. Let me just do a bit of this. Well, that didn't help me at all. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how I take shortcuts. I think we're down in the valley now. What lake is this over here? Well, we were swimming for a moment. Alright, let's swim up and figure out where the hell we are. Ah, just where I want it to be. You have to have God mode on if you want to do that, though, because otherwise you gonna die. The fall through the world will kill you. And boing, 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 boing. I'm sorry, but it really is tedious to do all this backtracking. Unfortunately, that sign never leaves. If you don't want to fall through the earth by pressing K, you kind of got to jump up a bit. Otherwise, you'll kind of slip into the ground. If you only slip about ankle deep, you'll just pop back up. If you slip any further than that, you'll fall through. Teach me your skills. Pick a lock. That's more important than anything. Indispensable skill for a good thief. Need lots of flair and intuition and a couple of good lockpicks. Some chests are equipped with locks that can only be opened with a certain key. So when you kneel before the lock, turn your lockpick left or right. If you turn it too fast or too strong, it will break. The more dexterous you become, the simpler the use of your new tool will be. Sweet. So how many of them lockpicks do I even have? 1. Sweet. That's gonna get me far in life. In my new profession. While we're here, might as well talk to...
Where did you pick that up?
Oh, I know Khaled has a quest later.
Can't rely on that.
I had a fight with Dar. I only advise you stay away from that guy. His brain is probably dissolved by now. Ah, I've already paid him back. None of this matters. Show me your weapons. Got the best. Nothing below 20 pounds. Yeah, we'll see.
Things I could tell you.
Well, he's actually probably right. A lot of these are just crazy strength weapons. Does sell arrows if we ever want those. It's probably in chapter 2 or whatever that he'll actually have a quest for us. Which is a neat little quest, and it's part of the reason why I had to do the whole crypt thing before I forgot in the last thing. He'd like to ask a humble favor of me. Collect old coin. Oh my goodness. I thought I had done all these. I keep forgetting, like I had done a test run for about 20 minutes, but like almost right before I started recording. I think that's why I forgot that I hadn't done all this. An old coin. Just trade it for 1 gold coin. Just what it was once worth. Don't be a cheapskate. How about 2? Not again. What? There was a guy who dropped by recently who also wanted 2 gold coins. How much did you pay him? He talked me into it, but I won't fall for that again. How could I have known they'd bring them by the wagon load? He truly ripped me off. So, that's the deal. 1 gold coin for 1 old coin. Take it or leave it. Alright, well, better than nothing. I'm more interested in the experience. 730, because I had 73 coins. Alright. That exchange happens every time, so I don't really care about it. So we have 1 lockpick. And there are several locked chests along the way. Do any of you sell lockpicks? You do not.
Of course we got him in the end.
You do sell that. Oh, that's a mercenary belt. Who sells the leather belt?
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
I thought someone around here did.
Do you really believe that?
Does Hodges? Let me just go ahead and turn that off before I forget.
You better watch out who you tell.
None of you are Hodges. Where be Hodges?
Let's wait and see what happens.
Oh, you're Hodges. Talking to Elena, eh? You two an item.
Same old thing all over again.
What have you got?
No big deal.
Nothing good. Oh, you have a leather belt, though. Before I even waste money on that, I'm going to see if it actually works the way it's supposed to. Since this leather armor is kind of a new item.
Just like you said. No, he insisted. Same old thing all over.
Alright, so without the belt, 25, 25, and 0. With the belt, 35, 30, alright. 10 and 5. That's cool.
That's all just gossip.
So we have a bit more protection now, and I think it's worthwhile. Almost half again as much as we had just with the base armor. So I'm chill with that. That seems worth it to me, but that still leaves us with a quite limited amount of funds. But perhaps Errol can sell some lockpicks, and with those we can loot a few chests, provided we do not break them all. What do you have to offer? No lockpicks. Maybe Orlan has some.
He simply needs to.
Where should we even go next? Oh yeah. Whatever, we'll do that next time we're around. Alright, so I do need to get into the city. We could do that, but that's going to be a pain in the ass. That's definitely have to wait for later. So, technically, we have no real direction right now. Just going with Velaya's very general desire to get into the city, I suppose. Oh, that's Rukar's weapon. Yeah, some fire nettles, why not? Tasty plants. So I guess we'll head the way of the city. We'll pass by Eccles farm. I don't think there's anything really going on there that I care about. I guess we'll stop there first, though, just in case. This is going to be kind of a boring episode, and I apologize for that, but there's not much I can do about it. Oh, watch this. This will be fun. You have any idea what happened to Rukar? He's scarcely seen a skirt when he gets nervous and looks around gibbering. Oh, no idea. Oh no, it's the devil woman again. And he's off. What a mystery. What can I get here? Lockpicks, lockpicks, lockpicks? No, 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 no. Of course not. We could buy that. Magic protection, that's not going to help us much. Elm bow, that's our next goal. Beard axe. Yeah, none of this is going to help us much. Can we rent a room? Since Bengar's farm was wiped out, tavern is booked up for weeks. That's a shame. We got nothing. I don't believe there's any way to get the keys into the rooms there, but perhaps we can actually sleep on these beds here. Yeah, we can. Okay. They're not static like those wolf skins are. You, please. I'm gonna save before I rest, just because one crash is enough to make me nervous. Midday. I feel rested. Oh, hey. It actually did help. I think you have to wait a full day and night cycle for those to actually work. Because last time, Velaya did mention that it doesn't seem to be helping as much, and I only rested until like later in the day. So that might be why it didn't work. I guess we could try picking this. Well, that didn't take long. What's up, guys? Stop, not one step further. What's up, guys? You don't need to hurry with the next payment. The month is not yet over. Payment was a key word. That's the point. Stop repeating him. You're not a mimic. Checked again. We would have taken 20 gold from you for 2 months. Of course, I agree with you. But have you thought about the fact that there are 2 of you? 20 gold pieces will last 1 month only. Every dimwit knows that. She's right, boss. Oh, that idiot. Well, alright. You may pass, of course. Nice doing business with you. Right, I'm not exactly sure how I fooled them there, but whatever. Velaya is a smarter woman than I. And she's also more of a woman than I, since I'm kind of a male. But let's not get into details here. Akhil's farm seems kind of dead right now. What's going on here? Oh, they're all just hanging out around here, it looks like. Hey, Tonak. Yes? I'm Velaya. Tonak, pardon my rudeness, but I am thoroughly finished. I don't want to talk. Perhaps later. What are you doing here? You must be the farmer's wife. My name is Velaya. I was working on Onar's farm not long ago. I'm Cadian. What are you going to do now? Taken up to visit the whole Corinthus. I'd like to experience adventures, and I don't need anyone domineering over me anymore. Wish you the best on your journey. Oh, thank you. I do not know you, but your sentiments are appreciated. Where is Akhil? Egil? Don't speak with strangers, especially not strange women. Sounds like you've had some bad history there, buddy. What do you want? Curious about the area. If you're curious, go ask the peasants. I'll even work for the day. Man, everyone's just layabouts here. Here's a drunkard that I never... Oh. You died. Don't you remember dying? Don't you remember all these assholes stabbing you to death? Well, I'm glad to hear you recovered from that. Grimace is like a goblin. What are you irritated about? Don't think it's any of your business. Well, I'm just trying to be friendly. Shall go my way now. It's just that the farmer constantly nags me lately. Randolph, you haven't sharpened the sides. Randolph, you drink too much. Others work faster than you. Randolph here, Randolph there. It's getting on my nerves. And the farmer... And is the farmer right? Only because he nags me. Ah, Circle of Beliar. Which farm is this? This is Akhil's farm, and I'm Randolph, his best worker. Not from the sounds of it, buddy. Alright, whatever. That was a worthless exchange. Where is Akhil in all this? Man, my jaw is really cramping up today for some reason. I'm not sure why. There you are. What are you doing on my land? Sorry, Sekab. I thought all farms belonged to Onar. Oh, grasping sack would certainly like that. I am Akhil and this is my farm. Are you new around here? No, yes, whatever, I need to go. Well, I guess we're not allowed to talk to people. We're allowed to cook our meats on his stove. Alright, well, that was a worthless side trip. I thought there might have been something more out of this, but maybe he'll have something for us later. This is a well done mod with a fair amount of content, but it seems like they could not get everything. It's possible they had more ideas and they had really the time to properly implement. I mean, this is a mod, so it wasn't for sale. It's not like it had a budget. But, I don't know, when mods get too ambitious, you run the problem of people not really having the time to devote to it anymore. Which is kind of how I feel the direction the community story project is going. I checked the website recently. Everyone's really hoping for update for Christmas. And so far they've had no mention of whether or not they're actually going to be doing that this year. And last year they said they're... Whoa! Do we know each other? Oh Lord, she isn't it. I'm not who. Get back here. What are you doing? Where are you going? How dare you accost me and then flee? Oh, you bastard. Hello, Mr. Rat. You're not going to scare me this time. Yeah, you're quite dead. Oh, and your buddy's coming to make a meal of you. There, I protected your sanctity. Alright, alright. Wolves, wolves, wolves. Yeah, have that. It's a lone wolf winter. Is there still stuff up here? Some rings and a belt would be nice, except I already bought a belt. Yep, same old stuff there was before. Actually, I don't think he ever had a belt in the first place. Just the rings, just the rings. Quite nice potion. We got a lot of... Well, maybe not a lot, but a fair amount of those strong healing potions. Just from the dead paladins. Ring of Force and Iron Skin. Those will help mildly. Since we have a weapon that requires dexterity, one-handed weapon. Whoa! Yipe! Was not really expecting an orc. Yeah, I'm out of here. I heard a wolf behind me. Wolves are gonna cause me trouble, so... Help me! Oh, wolf!
Come here, damn beast.
Ah! Help me! Oh, snap. He nailed me.
One less monster. I've still got it.
Well, cheers for that. That was a dicey situation. Hello, Micah. What are you doing out here? Who you are and what you want here, vagabond? My name is Velaya. Not a vagrant, I'm an adventuress. Do not even attempt to get into the city. Currently no one may enter the city. The order of Lord Andre, Lord Protector of Corinus. So, Andre got promoted then. What's so special about this city? Seen one, seen them all, right? We're talking about Corinus, one of the most important port cities in all of Myrtana. It's in just any city. Here life roars, the snapper dances, the mob mobs, the sheep flies. That sounds more like a circus than a city. I understood. I'd also like to see that dancing snapper. Can I throw a teeny tiny look into the city? You're not allowed to do that. Currently no one may enter the city. Order of Lord Andre. Yeah. It's going to rain. It already is raining, actually, darling. I'm hungry, and there are wild beasts lurking everywhere, and I'm just a weak young woman. There must be a way in. An order is an order. I advise you get hired by a farmer. That's probably where you come from, right? I'll manage somehow. Everything under control? Yep, as always. Level 6, eh? Well, there's Errol. So that level requirement, I don't really get that. Is that a requirement just to get into the city? Or I think things. Thoughts of thinking have entered my thinking. We have to be level 6 to accept whatever quest he has to allow us into the city. However, we can take the side route around to get to Lobart's farm, whatever that's worth. But now I'm just a little confused, like, what am I expected to do in the meantime? What do you have? You still got the same old garbage. So, what shall we do? What shall we do? We have to get to level 6, which means we're just really gonna have to continue fighting things until we reach that, but that's gonna be a bit tedious. whatever. Let's just head by way of the lighthouse. I'd like to see what new is going on there. So Torloff remained behind, which means Mod assumes you did not take him. As for Jorgen, he actually, since we can't get into the monastery, can't really find out anything about him. What do you say we just check this cave? I don't know what awaits us, but it might be worth checking out. I have an arrow in my hand. Whoa! Hey, have that, sir. Bonk. Yep, please ignore me. Thank you. Your cooperation is appreciated.
Da ist nichts zu holen.
I have my arrow back. And that axe. Actually, yeah, a lot of the items are just the same place they were before. The mod's not gonna take the time to change them all. Sometimes these mole rats won't actually come that far. But I don't know if it's switched around what you can find in here. Right, well I can't actually shoot through the fucking cave. Have that. Are there loafers in there? I don't really see anyone. So this cave might be perfectly safe now. We should tread lightly regardless. Certainly are no people. But there's still that rat chilling around the corner here. Yep. And he was very gung-ho. Wasted no time coming after us. We still can not one-hit a meat bug yet. Rusty sword, don't care about that. We'll take all these arrows just because they're valuable enough. And what awaits us in the chest? A herring. I'm pretty sure that's like the only herring in the entire game. It's weird how they made him a separate item. Just be careful going around this corner. Never know. Nothing. Couple mushrooms, and I'm sure these will still give you the mana bonus if you eat about 50 of them. So we should keep that in mind. That'll be quite valuable. Well, that's that. There's nothing really to find in this cave. We could sneak into the city. There are a couple ways to do that. I believe you can actually get in around... I think I may have actually talked about it in my actual Gothic II playthrough. There might be a way to actually jump over the wall over here. Can't remember if I did mention it, but... I don't remember if it actually works either, so we can give it a try. It actually does not look like it. The wall seems higher than I remember. Yeah, that's not gonna work. There are ways to do it, though. I'm quite sure of that. I mean, there are the cheap ways. If you sidestep into a conversation, like with a character who automatically like talks to you, and you're sidestepping when he opens the conversation, you can actually keep going. That's one glitch that you can exploit to get into areas that people normally try to get you out of, except with Velaya, actually. I remember they have a workaround for that. They have a script where anytime you try to get into an area you're not supposed to get to, it'll actually force Velaya to walk away. So that doesn't work anymore.